Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is SZABO and I am a licensed skincare professional. Recently I was browsing the web and have stumbled upon an interesting article by Cosmopolitan that promises to have the best skincare products for sensitive skin. What immediately dragged my attention was that the authors were a beauty editor and a beauty director at Cosmopolitan, so not professionals in skincare. Now, a magazine this big could have, of course, found a pro to talk on this, so when they don't, a giant warning sign pops out in my head. So let's have a look at the ingredient list of these products, frankly, the only thing that matters, and find out, would I recommend them for those of you with sensitive skin? First, let us clearly define what is sensitive skin. Well, there is actually no clear definition. Any sensitive skin is actually absolutely unique. Some would be overly sensitive to UV rays, others to different absolutely unique set of cosmetic ingredients and chemicals, others to metals, or to perfume, or to essential oils, or to foods, or to other external irritants like animal fur, feathers, dust. The list can go on forever. The logical outcome is there is no real one skincare for sensitive skin. Now, how do I treat it in my professional practice? Most importantly, I remove any potential irritants from skincare routine. That means the ingredients need to be as close to what our skin naturally produces as possible. Let me know if you want a guide on sensitive skincare starter kit. I will gladly explain it in a separate video. Now, to our first product on the list, and this is the Engem, I hope I read it right, lotion makeup remover with thermal water. Let us look at the ingredient list. Okay, let's analyze this step by step. So water, thermal water in this case, is okay, but by itself is not going to do much, of course. Pentylene glycol is a low molecular weight solvent and skin conditioning agent that I do like. However, right after that, the doors of hell open in front of my eyes as I see the rest of the list. Honestly, none of these I would recommend even to a relatively healthy skin, let alone sensitive. Here is why. First of all is PEG-6 caprylic or capryg glycerides is an emulgator that is known to be harmful to the hydrolipid layer of the skin. This is the layer that protects the skin from the external irritants. So for sensitive skin, it is a must to help skin build and upkeep a healthy hydrolipid layer and not to ruin it. Next up, the cetrimonium bromide is a surfactant that in itself is irritating and an environmental hazard. And to top it off, we also have disodium EDTA, which is a thickening agent that, thanks to its poor biodegradation, is also an environmental hazard as well. Just a remark. There are many other thickening agents the company could have used that do not have such effect on the environment, same as there are many other emulgators that would not cause any harm to the hydrolipid layer, so I don't know why they would use it. Next up is fragrance, and this is simply one of the most irritating ingredients out there. If a skin is already prone to irritation, the last thing you want to recommend is fragrance. After that, the PEG-40 hydrogenated castor oil. Again, I would not recommend it because of its effect on the hydrolipid layer. And at the very end, we have, yes, the sclerotium gum and sodium chloride, which are skin-friendly thickening agents. As you can see, there are skin-friendly thickening agents. What should I say? The very first products that I would not recommend to anyone, let alone if your skin is sensitive. I should rate it with 5 trash bins out of 5 and get on with it. Next up we have the Olay Gentle Foaming Cleanser. Let us see if I like it more than the previous one. So, okay, this is the ingredient list for this product. Here the water is not fancy, but that doesn't actually matter. It doesn't bring any significant value. Then the glycerin. I often see a misconception about glycerin, that if it is too high in the list of ingredients, it is going to dry out the skin. This is actually not really true. In fact, 30% of the product would have to consist of glycerin for it to be truly drying, and in most formulations that would simply not be possible. On the other hand, I often see another marketing line that promotes glycerin as an awesome hydration booster, especially for hand creams, I find. But it is also hardly true. You see, mostly glycerin is present in formulations to help the product itself retain moisture and not dry out, or ends up there as a result of product manufacturing process and does not do anything specific to the skin. I would advise to ignore it when you see it. Next up, we have 4 different cleaning agents. 4. Honestly, sometimes it seems to me that they expect you guys to only wash your face once a month and therefore need something potent. In reality, the milder cleansing agents are, especially for the face, the better. Here we see the only truly mild one paired with 3 other, much more stupid and potentially irritating ones. Way too much for a sensitive skin, I find. Later we see the cocamide MEA. The by itself is not irritating, but it is capable to produce nitrous amines, which are known to be cancerogenic. Similarly to the previous product, we have the PEG type of emulgators that are known to be bad for the hydrolipid layer, and the same disodium EDTA is now used in combination also with polyquaternium 10, that is also a known pollutant. And at the very end, we see some aloe vera leaf extract to make us think this product is great. Honestly, I would just give some 5 trash bins out of 5 and just move on. Next up, what do we have next up? We have the Redness Relief Night Cream from Eucerin. So this time around, let us start with looking for the ingredients that will relieve redness, as the name suggests. It's actually not bad. We have panthenol, we have squalane, that's good, and we have myristoyl myristre, very nice, and we have the betalain root extract, which is a variety of licorice found in China. Panthenol is provitamin B that has truly positive effect on sensitive eczema-prone skin types. Squalane then is an amazing ingredient that is very, very close to the oils our skin naturally produces and is therefore amazing for sensitive skin types. Honestly, one of my favorites. Then we have myristoyl myristre that is also a good moisturizing ingredient, and the betalain root extract is indeed known to aid by redness and oil overproduction. So this cream is great then, right? Now, this is where most enthusiasts make the biggest mistake. You see, it is not only the active ingredients that you need to pay attention to know if to use a product or not to. The consistency forming, delivery, and preservative formulations can totally ruin even the best active ingredients on the market. Here, for instance, we see these 2. Now, these form a film layer on the skin that is not the same type as what your skin would naturally produce. That is why I do not use these ingredients in my practice, as I want to help cure the condition, not to treat it constantly, at the same time treating and causing it all the time, all over again. Parabens are a topic of itself, as well as silicones, and should be covered in a separate video. Let me know if you would like me to explain more. I would like to point out, though, that they did not use any extra fragrance in that formulation, and I really like that. All in all, this is already much closer to what I would be looking for when putting together a routine for a client with sensitive skin. So I would only rate it with, say, 1 trash bin out of 5 for mildly irritating and occlusive ingredients. To be honest, I have only analyzed, 3 of them, and I already feel a bit tired. Should I continue with this list? Would you like me to cover other products? Or should I make a list of products I approve of for sensitive skin? Let me know in the comments. Also, please subscribe if you would like a new video. Every single subscription counts for my young channel. Now stay young in heart and in appearance, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!